Why do some people in the art community hate the anime style? The visual style that has emerged from anime has blossomed in the internet for a very long time, and it has also brought a lot of people from different backgrounds together. It has also been subject to all sorts of hateful comments and criticism, especially by teachers and classically trained artists. And although it disappeared for a while, lately there's been more and more comments attacking or defending the anime style and the artists who use it, which makes absolutely no sense. Why do artists feel like they have to defend the work they enjoy creating? And where does this intense hatred come from? This is an easy question really. Anime is like really weird. But before we answer the question, we have to understand what the anime or manga style is, because Japanese animation and comics have a myriad of different styles, differing from individual artists or studios, and encompasses anything from the semi-realistic style of Studio Ghibli to the chibi or super deformed style, to the style of my favorite anime, Attack on Concrete. But for the purpose of this video, I'm talking about this. This is a book I bought when I was 13 to learn how to draw anime. And this one I bought from the library because I ran out of money. Wait, when's the due date? Oh, shit. Now, a lot of people have talked about this topic before, but I think they kind of missed the point. And it's a very important one. The anime art style is the punk rock movement of visual art. When the punk rock music scene exploded, it made a lot of kids and teens feel like music wasn't just something they could listen to, it was also something they could make. It made them pick up instruments and go to their garages and play, even if they didn't know how. Just like how animes such as Akira, Dragon Ball, One Piece and Naruto has inspired millions of people to pick up the pencil and draw for fun, even if you have no idea how. The arts in general is shrouded in the lie that you have to have natural talent, fancy degrees and expensive equipment to create artwork. And this is what the anime style challenges. John Hallstrom, editor of legendary punk fanzine, once said that punk rock was rock and roll by people who didn't have many skills as musicians, but still felt the need to express themselves through music. And that's the sentiment felt today by young anime artists everywhere. It's an expression of freedom and drawing what you want without having to follow in strict, boring rules. You don't need to know how to draw an eye, just use the stylized symbol. Noses are complicated, so just draw a line, or better yet, just leave it out. Before the recent anime wave, there seemed to be this gap between creating art and consuming art. For many people, myself included, the bridge between these two things was anime or manga. The style was so simple yet so effective that we all thought we could do it. There is a reason why deviant artists fill to the brim with anime style artwork. But where does all this hate come from? Well, you see, when those punk rock musicians wanted to take their work to the next level, they realized that they had to learn the fundamentals, how to write music and play their instruments properly. And that's what the artist community is going through with anime. Most teachers who tell you to stop drawing manga or anime aren't being malicious, they are just being bad teachers, and not explaining why you should not quit drawing manga or anime, but learn the fundamentals first. If you look past all the hateful comments, there is a couple of useful ones to keep in mind when creating anime art. You see, anime is an art style, just like how Cubism, Impressionism or Art Deco are art styles. And all stylization comes from one place: real life. And a lot of fans start drawing anime without understanding the fact that you have to understand real life before you can stylize it properly. And this results in a horde of subpar artwork on the internet, which makes people go, these anime artwork aren't very good, so all anime artwork must not be good. Flawless logic, really. If you understand real life, you can do anything. Western cartoons, action video games, anime, superhero comics, like Jason Chan. Phew, I almost thought I would go through an entire video without mentioning Jason Chan. Seriously though, check him out, he's great. Also, if you live in the West, the amount of available jobs that require an anime art style is quite few. And if you study the fundamentals and classical art, you'll be a much more valued asset to a studio because you can adapt your art style to suit any project. Anyway, I don't blame anyone for not realizing this. I used to be an anime fanboy as a teenager, and I guess I still am. And despite buying all these books, none of them ever mentioned anything about doing studies and learning from life. So I, like most young artists, thought that if I just copied great manga, I'd become an awesome artist. And I had to learn the truth the hard way. Now, hate anime all you want, but it is responsible for the rapid growth and boom of artists today. And it is here to stay. And for those artists that choose to work in an anime style, despite being told it's wrong, you have to understand that in the end, it doesn't matter if there are people out there who hate your style and influences. As the manga artist Monkey Punch said in this lackluster book, if just 1 out of 10 people likes your work, that's great. That means out of 100, 10 people will like it. So there is no point trying to please 10,000, because it's just not possible. If just one person likes your work, try to please that one person. Turns out this book wasn't completely useless after all.